become a beloved fan favorite as Special Agent Derek Morgan on all 11 seasons of the hit CBS show Criminal Minds. But nothing could have prepared his fans for what happened last night when his character saved the team, became a father, and rode away into the sunset and off of the show forever. Take a look.
I just can't imagine this room without you. So don't think about it. Just know I'm always going to be by your side. I'm just a phone call away. I'm sorry I can't stay. I don't want you to stay. Because I know why you're leaving, and I couldn't be happier for you.
Please welcome our good friend, Shemar Moore. You've been in millions of fans' homes, living rooms, week after week on Criminal Minds, and a lot of them are trying to recover from last night's episode where you say goodbye. All right, we'd like to read just a few of the thousands of tweets that have been sent since last night's episode. First, quote, I am absolutely devastated that @Shemar Moore is leaving Criminal Minds. What happens now to all us baby girls? Here's another tweet. Here's another one. Damn you, @Shemar Moore. Every time I start thinking about last night's episode of Criminal Minds, I start tearing up, and I'm at work. # not cool. And finally, @Shemar Moore, I'll miss you on CM, but I'm glad you're following your heart and dreams. Only one life. I'll always be a baby girl. What do you want to say to your fans?
Let me get this out of the way right now. Baby Girl Nation is for life. For life. You will always be my baby girls, and just know that last night was not goodbye. It was not goodbye. It was a new beginning, like that quote at the end of the show. The elevator doors closed, but they can always open up again. Let me digress for a second. Congratulations on the Emmy nomination. Christoph St. John from The Young and the Restless. That's my big brother. That's where I started. Congratulations. And this is important. I want nothing to do with Jeremy Piven's meat. You guys, when he said it the first time, I was back there like, wow. Then he said it the second time. I said, Jeremy, drop the mic and walk off the stage.
I have to ask you, how long had you been planning your departure from the show?
It wasn't a plan, it was a feeling. And the analogy I use is a turkey sandwich might be really good for you, really delicious, but when you eat a turkey sandwich every day for 11 years, sometimes you just want to try something else. And
Jeremy Piven Burger is available.
I was... I'm going to use a lot of hot sauce. I was born and raised, as far as acting, I was born and raised on Young and the Restless. And I became a man and a much better actor on Criminal Minds. And I treat my acting career like school. Young and the Restless was high school. Criminal Minds is college. And now I'm ready to go to grad school. And I want to see. And the last the last thing I'll say, and I don't want this to sound arrogant, I'm not saying I'm these guys. But when George Clooney was on ER, if he hadn't taken a leap, we would have never met the George Clooney became today. When Denzel Washington was on St. Elsewhere, if he didn't take a leap, we wouldn't know who he was today. So I just want to see what I'm capable of.
We're excited to see too. And now, in addition to working with Aisha on Criminal Minds, Cheryl actually makes an appearance in your upcoming movie, The Bounce Back.
She doesn't make an appearance. She tries to steal the show.
How is it that a relationship guru isn't in a relationship?
Girl, you are going in for the kill, but Matthew, I got to say, my brown sister has a point.
But see, in my book, The Bounce Back, I actually ask people to focus on the past.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that in the I haven't really gotten over my ex-wife who woke up and said she didn't love me anymore chapter? Because I didn't read that.
Ooh, this is getting better than I thought.
In the movie, you play a relationship expert, as we see, that's been burned by a bad divorce. In your own life, you haven't been married yet, but is that something that you see for yourself?
You know, it's interesting. Last night, Criminal Minds, and I'll say, last night is a culmination of 11 years of what we as a team, the cast, the producers, it really, and I'm not just saying this because I'm on TV to say the right things. I've been blessed to do a lot of things, and last night was my proudest moment as an actor. And Derek Morgan got on that elevator to go be a father and to go be a husband. Shemar Moore has to catch up to Derek Morgan. And so I'm not leaving the show to go make a bunch of money and be a big star. If those things happen, that would be beautiful. I'm leaving because in life I want balance. I love what I do for a living, and I will never stop. And even though I've been doing this 22 years, I really believe it. I'm just getting started. But I want that balance. So right now my babies are Sugar and Mo, my two bulldogs. All right? I love
All right, there's going to be a family in your future, I think. Criminal Minds does continue to air. It airs Wednesdays nights at 9 right here on CBS, where you can still see Aisha. And The Bounce Back will be in theaters later this year. Don't go away, because Shemar is going to stick around for our celebrity group selfie when we come right back.
Friday, a reunion.